Hello and welcome to another exciting episode. As you saw in the previous episode, we did Russia and Ukraine League. Now in this episode we're going to be doing is Saudi Arabia League and the UAE League. This will be interesting. As far as I saw, I think in the UAE League, United Arab Emirates, there was kind of only one team, I think. Or there was only one decent kind of amount of players. So we kind of picked was Isa in goals, Ahmed and centre back, right back Al Ababi, who going to be swapping with the one on the right. We have then Abdul Rahman. Is it Abdul Rahman? Yeah, Abdul Rahman, who you might remember last year as a special card, Maruf, and Caio. The only interesting thing was Caio is actually Brazilian and ended up changing his nationality to then probably play in because he's probably played there for a long period, so it would allow him to play on the national team in the UAE, I think. We also got in the sub bench from the UAE is Yeslam, Shiotani, and Juma. Funny enough, Juma, actually I think all the centre backs all have like a pretty high pace, so it'd be interesting to see. Like they all got like 75 pace or above, which is kind of crazy. But it's interesting. On the Saudi Arabia side, we have Lajamian centre back. We have Sulaimani. We got Musa and left mid. We got centre back CDM being Petros and Kovinko being up front. We have on the bench being from Saudi Arabia being Gomez, Adria Mahid Sinoro, and Giuliano, and the other Lajami. Both Lajami were picked actually just because their pace was actually 70 and above. Pretty much, I thought it was kind of surprising to find because there were other midfielders, but what interested me the most was their pace was quite high for bronze players, so that intrigued me. The other thing that intrigued me was Sulaimani is a very, I think it's in his 40s or something. I do remember he was like he was one of the oldest player in the league, and I think the oldest left back. Some of the players were kind of untradeable, so that's why they kind of end the team. Though Gomez, Giuliano, Petros, and Govinko, I think were more of because they were high rated cards on that kind of league. So that's why they got picked. Obviously that was the same with Caio. I think Caio is the only gold rated card in UAE. But we're going to see how it goes. Obviously, as you know as it is, we're going to be going into division rival and we're going to see how it goes. We're going to be playing 3 matches and we're going to try and rotate them as much as we can. And hopefully we will get to see how they play. And obviously whatever rating they get will be taken to the end for the average rating, and I will be picking 5 players that will go into the next round. But let's see how it goes. What a name, and what's called. We're already going to be off to a great start. I already can feel it. So we start off the game where Ndidi gets the ball, pass out to Fernandez then dribbles through. Fernandez was up front and then ends up scoring a goal, making it 1-0 to the opposite team. Obviously we were a little bit worried because we thought that he had Fernandez as a player, and it was a little bit shocking. Then we obviously have him with Fernandez again, getting passed towards Fernandez to then score again. We actually made a counter attack where we actually managed to get the ball. We then made some passing plays. Caio getting the ball, through the ball into Petros. Petros managed to get it past them, started running down the side, middle to then score a goal in the top corner, making it 2-1 to the opposite team. We obviously made a little bit of bad tackle. We obviously gotten some chances as well with the crossing to then have a volley, which Daria did save. Then we did make a goal again. We make it then 2-0 with our boy in the second half. We'll say Charles. Okay, after that we did have Fernandez scoring a third goal, making his hat-trick in the second half. But don't worry, we brought it back. We had it going back in there. Giuliano getting the ball past Musa. Musa then passed to Charles back to Vinko to then score a goal. It was beautiful, it was amazing, it was brilliant, and that's what we needed. We were bringing back, we were bringing it back and forth. Obviously they scored a goal again, making it 4-3 by Jimenez. And then we brought it back again, instant reply, 5 minutes left, you know, with Giuliano scoring the goals. And it was really, really good. This was the best game I've seen play so far. And 4-0, 5 minutes ago, I thought it was going to draw, and then this happens. This was pretty much us losing it, and that was the end of the game, and it ended it off as 4-5 or 5-4 to them. And obviously Bruno Fernandes showed his force on that game. It was crazy. It was crazy. So at the end of that match, we lost 5-4. It was really, really close. Actually, it was I think the most closest game I've ever had, but the most exciting one. It was weird. It was crazy. But I think the dude was also slightly messing with me because of the fact that he saw the teams and was like, oh, yeah, no point shitting on the players. Just maybe take it easy. But who knows? Who knows? But looking at the ratings, we actually didn't do too bad. The only one who did really kind of bad is probably, two players who did really bad is Maruf and Soleimani. Everyone who pretty much did pretty decent, did some gap passing play, good ones. So it's kind of interesting. The ones who did really well are like Giovinco, Adrian Mahitsinoro, Kayo, Petros and Giuliano did quite well as well themselves. Ahmed was doing so good in the back, like he was trying to hold them off as best he could. I gotta give him a good shot, you know, he did well. But anyway, let's get into the second game. We're gonna be doing this, probably swapping the subs into the game as well, so then they get to play and hopefully we'll make. So we start playing the second game, and when looking at the team, we could definitely say they had a very good team. And the fact that it's Division 10, I was a little bit worried. And to save you all the time, I'm going to actually just do this.
You've got to be there to miss it as well, but he didn't. And he scored! Is this the moment? Goes for the volley. Wonderful technique to volley that in. To set up the chance, and it would have been, but for the interception. Looking for goal now. The pressure has told. Sweeping upfield and scoring in style. It's all over. There is the final whistle. Well beaten here, and a lot of work to do.
Oh, I mean, I think that was definitely a big stop, but it was so bad. It was a bit unfortunate, but I mean, a lot of players were underperforming. I mean, a couple of them, they did have a few chances. They definitely had a few chances. It just, I don't know what to say. It's just like I'm gonna end up against like a lot of these teams like that, and I think I just have to take on the chin and just hope we can try and get. If I can get a few goals in these games, like that kind of is amazing. But we could see that quite a lot of players were underperforming. A lot of players were underperforming, and this could conflict to their break in the end. But some kind of, yeah, they kind of kept the level, but the question is, will this dent it? Lajama's, his one's got dented really hard. glad to see how it's gonna happen to his. Problem is he needs to play a second game, and I think he will not get to play a second game. I think he's just fucked himself over. Unless I'm thinking of, but I'm glad to see. Anyway, let's see how that goes. Okay, we are just about going to the third game. This is going to be interesting. We've already put in all the players that haven't played two games onto the field. Also, we put on a couple players that, you know, maybe deserve a little redemption, you know, slightly. But we'll see how they do. And also, because obviously Lajami got the red card, we brought on Tayson, who's going to be there just to fill in the sub bench, but will not be playing. But that means Lajami is out with his rating. It's kind of fucked him over with that red card, but we'll see how this game goes. Right, we're just about going into the third one. Obviously he has a full-on nearly German side.
Where my back four is basically left on its own.
It might be the moment to get them ahead. An early goal. It is the ideal opening. Boetius. Götze just needs to keep his composure. And he's gone and scored to level us again.
Well, when you move the ball this well.
Werner, it's got to be. Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of... And in it goes, as coolly as you like. Never in any doubt from the spot. Opportunity it is. Surely. And in it goes. Boetius. And the referee blows for full time. In the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Lee.
Well, when you go home after a game, you always critique your own game performance. He's got nothing to...
I mean, it wasn't bad of a game. It just, I mean, it was just a little unfortunate. It was a very good team. It was a very good player. Just, I don't think we were gonna. But I mean, looking at the ratings and stuff, we could see certain players didn't do as well. We didn't really make any subs, which maybe I should have, but I was kind of hoping to try and get proper player ratings for some of these players. But I mean, other than that, I'm kind of surprised Juma still kept up the rating, even though getting that yellow card. But then again, he must have done quite a lot. I'm kind of happy to see Petros getting that 9.2. Hopefully, we'll see if that makes any difference for him in the end. Alright, we're going to go and head over to my spreadsheet as we check out the average ratings and who will get selected. Let's go. Hello! So we're here with the spreadsheet. You know how it is. I already selected the players, so we're just going to kind of go through it quickly because obviously it's already long, the video. Anyway, we decided to pick Petros and Giovinco because they had the highest rating, and they did very, very well in their games. We also got Charles, aka Adrian Mahisinoro, went through as well because I mean he did alright for a civil player. He had a very good pace and he did alright. You know, I'm very happy with that. So the other two were kind of hard. I didn't want to I was trying to make it. So I was hoping there would be other positions, that we could choose from. But we ended up going for Giuliano because he did quite well in his games, and then Ahmed, who was doing kind of well himself as a centre back. So these are the players we kind of picked. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Remember to leave a subscribe, like, and comment. If you would like to comment on the next episode, by all means, or you like to page a little bit. I'd like to hear what you guys think. It's always nice. By the way, I'll catch you all later and see you all next time. Bye.
Yo, what's going on?